Iverson, the realest. That's right. Straight from the avenue. You can smell the perfume out here tonight. That is correct. Huge, huge night tonight. If you're just tuning in, you're tuning in to the photography plug. Subscribe, donate, donate, donate. We'll be streaming live for a little while. If you're just tuning in, you are tuned in to the photography plug. Excuse me. Excuse me. Somebody just commented the GOAT. I greatly appreciate you. He's back. I greatly appreciate all the support. Tonight's a very special night. We'll be getting the show started here in a second. Let me get myself together. We'll be going back to California to get the good bud. Sorry, around here, it's not much good bud, and that's very important. Staying healthy. If you're just tuning in, you're tuned in to the photography plug. I greatly appreciate everybody that's been supporting us. You see all these cars out here, they represent one thing, and that's the power of that black economy. Let's make sure that the views are clear. I want to make sure the views are always clear. So let me wipe off the camera a little bit, and we'll get started. Very close here. The election is very close. If you just tune in, you tune in to the photography plug. Get things in order. Little technical difficulties. Make sure we can have a really clear screen so you guys can see everything that's going on tonight. I greatly appreciate the support. So let's make sure you guys can. And when you're going live, make sure that is clear as possible. So the clarity, you don't have these blurry images out here for the world to see. Shouts out to Alpha. That is correct. And always shouts out to my beautiful mother, my family, my father, friends. Welcome back. You're tuned into the photography plug. Now, tonight what's going on is the HBCU. That is correct. North Carolina A&T homecoming. Everybody's talking about the world famous homecoming that is going on right now. And we'll see what's going on close as we possibly can get. I'll be watching the screen. Obviously, it's a lot of people out here, and we won't be probably the only ones broadcasting. That is true. So if you're out here tonight, enjoy yourself. But you tune in to the photography plug. That is correct, my friends. Somebody just commented, he's the GOAT. The GOAT's back. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate all the people that's been supporting us. Even more important, who do you have for President of the United States of America? I mean, who do you think is going to be in that office in less than November 5th is the day everybody's talking about they're going to vote. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's that beautiful Corvette as we see as the thumbnail rode by. But if you're just tuning in, you're tuned in to the photography plug, so we appreciate it. especially our partners at YouTube. Let's make sure that let's don't use any profanity. And if you're out and about, make sure you're trying to stay safe. Legal, legal, illegal, doesn't matter. That's not what we're about. We're not the authorities. We are the photography plug. Now, also discussions about Diddy still being incarcerated. He's a veteran now. That's right. Most people. That is correct. Most people in the world, period, have never spent a night in jail, but yet 30 nights. He's a veteran now and becoming a hardened criminal. You know, November 5th is a very important day. I love those, that gray, dark gray on those challengers. I really do. You really can see it in the view. We're still connected. We were reading. This is a form where it's not Jay-Z or Tidal. No, this is a very important form where it's more important. I mean, we care about what you comment. So your comments are very important on this form. And obviously, we're live. This is a format that is for adults and adult conversations. And we've been talking political ramification. Obviously, you can see it's a lot of people out here. Obviously, I'm gonna have to put the camera down real quick to pull up my pants so I don't look crazy out here. So give me a second to gather myself. Okay, great. I'm back. So, yes, if you're just tuning in, you're tuning in to Photography Plug. As obviously, A&T homecoming, very important homecoming. A lot of fluctuation of people, a lot of money, and that's important. That black money is so important. Beautiful Mercedes Benz here, the Maybach S560. Now, who do you think is going to be the next president of the United States of America? That is the discussion. That very discussion with this wonderful backdrop. And everywhere we look, it's another Porsche or Lamborghini. So welcome to the Photography Plug. These are the things I do want to share to you. You've been with me plenty of nights. We haven't had all this action. So hopefully everybody gets to tune in. You can see the parking lot is packed. We can go inside, but I can promise you, once we go inside, my friends, our connection is going to go down significantly, if none at all. Like I said, so many cell phones in that building all working at once. So obviously, there'll be some disruption, but we seem to have a pretty good focus here. What I should have did was keep walking. I drove my car, and obviously I worked today, so I didn't want to walk. But if I'd have just walked, would have a very good night tonight, a very good viewing of the whole city and A&T homecoming. Instead of really just standing here in front of the hotel, I could actually walk the boulevard like I usually do and film what's actually going on uptown, which is way more exciting than what's going on here. But I guess what we'll do is try to keep moving. We'll keep moving. As you can see, you know, so many black entrepreneurship here. So many black entrepreneurs, important people to America's society. Sometimes counted out. A lot of those Kamala Harris ads make it seem like black people are dumb. Some of those comments that they're making on those Kamala Harris ads, kind of like, hey, Dad, what are you doing? You know, and then Dad, oh, nothing, drinking. Well, make sure you go out and vote. So some of those, yeah, some of those make it seem like that black people are very ignorant. There's Harris ads. So we'll try to move around. Maybe we can get some more movement if we just move around just a little bit more in the city. And if you're just tuning in, you're tuning into the photography plug. I'll be live. Wow. Uh, and this is a very nice night. Obviously, October, so the weather is perfect for football season. Basketball season is here, and voting season is here. Like I said, let us know who you think is going to be president of the United States of America, the HBCU. Um, but obviously, you have to keep on guard with your stuff out here because you never know. But I think we're in a pretty good secure area. And this is not actually a place like Atlanta where crime is rampant, but it's more dangerous. You can see how. Look at all those dollars. That is a lot of money that black people contribute to American society. And it happens time and time and time again. So I'm just looking, trying to see if whose lights are those. Make sure it's not my lights on. But welcome to the photography plug. We'll ride around a little bit and we'll see what's going on in the city. It was a lot was going on, but I really couldn't even get to it because it was just the crowd was just keep pushing and pushing and pushing this. We wanted to get some footage of Mariah the scientist. That is correct. We wanted to get some footage of Mariah the scientist. Sometimes if I'm saying something wrong, just let me know. Obviously, I'm walking and talking all at once. So, you know, it can't be a thing where there was really good parking. I wonder. Somebody commented, Diddy locked Michael Jackson. Or somebody commented about Diddy and perhaps a Michael Jackson. A great comment. Greatly, I don't know what it means. Trying to get situated here, seeing where we're going to film. We're going to move. We stay clear of this area. Looks like something. So yes, if you just tune in, you're tuning into the photography plug. This is HBCU. All these cars represent black money. That is correct, my friends. Black money is so very important. We'll stroll the avenue and see what's going on. It's a little difficult out here. I might not go live that long tonight. Obviously, it's a celebration night and people are trying to get out to these clubs, to these beautiful women. So we'll stay here live for a little bit longer and see how it works out around here, just for now. So let us know what you think about this election and what's going on with this election. 2024, very important election. November 5th, very important. November 5th. Goodness gracious, I'll tell you one thing. Cars are very expensive. And I've spent a lot of money on mine. And every day it's like a woman. Very, very expensive. So, keep that in mind in your investment, especially as a man. Sometimes we have these gentlemen meetings and have gentlemen talk. You need to have a very good working cell phone. I mean, battery, a die hard. I have a die hard. Unfortunately, it's giving me a little trouble. That's just a part of owning anything in this world. Gotta keep it up. So, welcome to the Photography Plug. We'll be talking about the election and black money and the importance. We'll be seeing some nice cars out here. Obviously, we're live, so anything can happen at any time. Sometimes I like to narrate because I think that helps bring people in and understand that, yes, we care about your comments here. And subscribe. That's very important to us and our partners at YouTube. So many beautiful vehicles out here. We don't honestly ever get that chance to really film these beautiful vehicles, but tons of beautiful vehicles are out here. Amazing black and brown people are obviously out here spending their dollar. And we talk capitalism. We always talk capitalism. Carson, that was very funny. When Donald Trump, that is correct. Remember when Donald Trump said yes? He said, I wonder where the Ben Carson's at. And Donald Trump went ahead and said, Ben Carson must be asleep. So that was very, very humorous of Donald Trump. Memphis taping a big salute and keep doing what you do. Let's go. Somebody commented Memphis. Keep doing what we do. Shouts out to Memphis. Obviously, some of the dopest artists that ever existed come from Memphis, along with Mr. Elvis Presley. But obviously, more so, the individual that Elvis Presley stole from. Let's remember him. But also, obviously, Moneybagg Yo, CMG, and obviously, rest in peace to Young Dolph. So that is very, very important to the music world is Memphis. I actually had never been. I've been to Nashville and not Memphis. So I would love to go to Memphis. So shouts out to Tennessee and MJG and 8Ball. A lot of people don't talk about MJG and 8Ball. They're a very important part of the music industry. A lot of cool fashion out here. And as always, we always shout out to Elon Musk. We always seeing these Teslas. Once we see Tesla, we shout out to not just Elon, but innovation. Innovation runs deep in the black community. In the computers, so important. That's one thing, and I love this Maybach truck personally because obviously it's a Maybach truck, very beautiful truck there with the Maybach sign. You can see it very clearly. Very beautiful Maybach sign. Lots of nice, beautiful cars out here. So donate, support. We're talking to capitalism. Imagine how much that car would cost, but how much money it could bring you. If you own that car there, how many people would be interested in your business? Obviously, Mercedes-Benz is a brand. That's right, Mercedes-Benz is a brand, very important brand. That's been around for a while, Mercedes-Benz, but I think nothing is more luxurious as that beautiful Maybach. You see that beautiful. So yes, if you're just tuning in, you're tuning into the Photography Plug. What's going on, HBCU? I could have got to another area. Unfortunately, my friends, tough day at work. That is true, very tough day at work. Lots of ladies out here for the gentlemen. And I'm spending my time with you right now on live. That is correct, my friends. If you're drinking, make sure you drink as much as you want. My friends, we're not the authorities. We're not your mother or your father tell you what to do. We want you to go out and have a ball, spend money in this economy. Whether you do good or bad, my friends, that is correct. Whether you do good or bad, we don't care. We're not the police officers. We're not the ones to tell you what to do. So we won't ever tell you, like we're supposed to tell you to do the right thing. So this is the photography plug. We wanted to have something a little bit edgy and a little bit different than other forms. We started with Sonya Massey protest. It was really rough. You see me running from police. Some people called the police. The police showed up. We sent the police on the way as we normally do as gentlemen. And nothing is more powerful than that. That is correct, my friends. Nothing is more powerful than a great American citizen, and even the President of the United States of America. And we stick by that. And these gentlemen here park their bikes here and said, "Forget those police officers spending too much money out here." Welcome to the photography plug. Shouts out again to Memphis and the technology. Without YouTube, this technology would not be afforded to us. Now, we need to know how to make cell phones like Africa. That's right. If I asked you personally, could you make 100 cell phones, my friends? You personally might say, well, hell, possibly. But so many jobs go overseas, and they don't come back to America. We need coal mining jobs back again. Some people are saying we need to make America great again. You didn't hear it here, and you didn't hear it first here. But there's a lot of things you hear first here, and that technology there is absolutely beautiful. So I really appreciate everybody tuning in. Photography plug. Again, it's beautiful, beautiful Maybach. Maybach. The luxury of that symbol. The class and the luxury of that symbol represents so much money. That is correct. You drive a Maybach, you just have an ideal amount of money. You must be very successful. So let's keep that in mind when we talk about entrepreneurship. If you had that car, how would it benefit your business? If you drove around in a Maybach in a Tom Ford suit every single day, my friends, and you only had $100 in your pocket, I'm sure some client, some person, some human being want to invest in your company because you will look the part. You had that Maybach, those Tom Ford shades on, and the Tom Ford suit on. Well, friends, you can employ yourself. You can name your price. You become the most influential person in American and world history. So welcome to the photography plug. Comment. Donate. This is kind of like a whip edition. I have a little trouble. Shouts out to Die Hard. My friends, y'all did me not so good. My battery's not working as well as it should. After 2 years, seems like every single 2 years, you have to buy a brand spanking new battery. That is correct. Hello. Every 2 years, it seems you have to buy a brand new battery. And there's that beautiful Tesla sits there. We talk innovation. We talk Reginald Lewis. We talk the Senate, Congress. And we also talk the United Nations and the importance of what's going on in Ukraine and North Korea. We even talked about North Korea. There's a lot of different things that we talk about on this panel. Tonight, we're talking about the power of that black money, that very power. Let's make a circle and we'll go back. We'll see if Die Hard is going to work for me tonight. Then, my friend, I might park my car. It's giving me a little bit too much trouble. That is correct, my friends. You're with one of the most interesting gentlemen in American history. Welcome to the photography play. The nice bikes out here. Look at all that money. Look at all that money. Look at all that money. Seems like if a certain demographic talks away a certain way, then all of a sudden insults pour in. No power, no power. Those bikes have more power than you can imagine, my friends. So welcome to the photography plug. Let's hope this die hard works for me tonight. Oh my God. Spent so much money. I could pull out how much money I spent at Dodge. Oh, so tonight is good night, North Carolina A&T. I was playing around a little bit. Guys, I want you to have fun on these formats. It's not all about being serious all the time, 100% serious all the time. Come on. Even in business, you got to make a joke or two. Make your humor a part of your approach. It's not all about you being the most serious individual in American and world history. Nobody wants to see that every single day. Switch it up. Likes, camera, action. When you're looking for that raise and you know that capitalism is so important. That's what we always say, donate, donate, donate. That's very important of the capitalism. And I hate to say, my friends, tomorrow I may have to buy me a brand new battery. That means you'll see me out there with a brand new battery, yes, but it cost. Cost. So give me a second. We having technical difficulties. I'm gonna try to stay live. Obviously, this is a real photographer. It is a photography plug. Every night's not going to be the perfect night. Some things do happen. Let's see what happens now. Die hard worked out. Thank you. So we just keep it running. If you just tune in, you tune in to the photography plug. We are at homecoming. This homecoming weekend. We'll see what's going on, see if we can see anything at all. It's so crowded. I would try to get you anything. Unfortunately, I don't think, hopefully we get some celebrity shots, but this is not how we get celebrity shots. We would have been there a long time ago to see the most beautiful Mariah the Scientist. Yes, Mariah the Scientist. And I pray that didn't pick up on copyright infringement. Remember, when you're creating this content, make sure that you own all the content. It is a federal bureau can say if you're using somebody else's content and they don't know it, you can be in a lot of trouble. That's why we're not in any trouble, because we create our own content and we want you to create it. And also talk to the people. That is correct, my friends. Talk to the people. That is... Yes, talk to the very important people. I'll be reading some of these comments. Can't watch this bouncing around. Apologize. We were bouncing around, having a little. He's about to take my parking space, which he can have it because we're moving. So if you tune in to the photography plug. We'll see what's going on tonight. A very nice night. It's October. Great weather. You remember how hot it was in the summer. So let's appreciate this amazing fall weather. So we'll see if we can get any type of action on live. In other words, really beautiful women is all what we want to see. So in whatever people want to see, whether it's the skyline or whatever, but stay tuned. We are on live and you tuned in to an episode of the photography plug. So now, who do you have in the election, that very important election? And we could be playing music in the back. Remember, that'd be copyright infringement. In other words, if that was a fact of us with the music in the back. YouTube would be sending a signal saying it's copyright infringement, so those numbers would go down by many. But stick with me, or we'll be you tune into the photography club. Maybe you can just hear the traffic. I don't know. So let us know what city you in. If you're in the area, let us know what state you're in. We have France tuning in. We have people all over the world tuned in to the photography plug, and we greatly appreciate all the people that is tuning in tonight. But we'll try to see what's going on. Maybe we can see some type of action tonight. Homecoming weekend. Subscribe, donate. That's so important, especially as an entrepreneur. We talk about Monday and Tuesday. Monday being that very important day for an entrepreneur, because if you're at work on Monday, my friends, if you're not at work on Monday, work on your business. If you're not at work, work on your business. That is correct. Work on your business. That entrepreneur is that American entrepreneur, that worldwide entrepreneur that can change the world. Those thoughts in your head that you have of that idea that you had, that important idea that can change America, that can change Africa, that can change Russia, that can change China, that can change. People talk algorithm. My friend, when you talk, somebody said, well, how do we become, you can become the algorithm. I think we all figured that out by now. That important algorithm is very important. They said, well, why is it so complex? Well, it's not very complex. It's actually very simple. Notice when you drive a Dodge, it'll drive very good for you. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna pay every dollar for, if you have fun and you spin your tires and you're gonna be driving it straight to the shop after all of that fun, because you have pressure. You have a lot of pressure. And every time you hit that gas pedal, your gas, it can create a whole bunch of pressure, and it will just make your car overheat. So a lot of people, like to have a lot of fun, but they're paying for it, especially in the tires. One of those videos we have on the rails got a lot of views. I mean, got a ton of views. I mean, but I know that car is either wrecked or in the shop. If it's not in the shop, it's a heck of an engine. Those real Hellcat engines. Real Hellcat engine can be burnt, and then, so this is kind of like a whip addiction episode. And I just have to remember, don't burn gas, basically. But it's a good night. Sometimes you have to celebrate like we talked about, always celebrate your small victories. That's very important. They say Jim Ron actually said that. He said celebrate your small victories. So they got two cars. You remember you were kids and you seen cars like that when you was a kid and you played with cars like this. So that's what America's really becoming, a Dodge race world. Like a Travis Scott concert, out of control. So you always have to shout out, obviously, the Dodge brothers' entrepreneurship. Well, let us know what you're getting into tonight. You're tuning into the Photography Plug, HBCU Homecoming. It's like a car addiction. Serious too. You see how serious he was with it. It really truly is a Dodge world right now. Really is. Like a whip addiction. That burgundy Jeep is nice too. That's a nice Jeep. Notice in most rap videos, it's always at the gas station. Always rap videos. And now even people overseas, UK, shooting videos always at the gas station because the gas station is so important in the culture of the music. I think it was an individual by the name of Daenerys Farrar. He's a Charlotte artist that came out with the baby. And Daenerys Farrar said something about the culture of music. Daenerys talked about how frustrated he was actually with the baby's success at the time. I didn't record the interview because I had a relationship, but that was not good on my part. I was not good on my part. So that's super dope. So you got to be careful. But Daenerys Farrar talked about the vibrations of music. It was a pretty nice shot right there. You tuning in, you tune in to the photography plug. Second for the camera. The livest one, like I'm for Bedford Stuyvesant, the realest. That's right, the realest, straight from Phillips, straight from the Avenue. Whip addiction tonight. Whip addiction tonight. It's a pretty cool shot. Comment, comment, comment. Let us know what you think about these cars out here. We wanted to catch Murad, the scientist, tonight. We didn't get a chance. Got off work a little bit too late. And I really need to be on feet. See, I could have just walked up here instead of drove. Then I have to pay for parking now. And then it's easier if you're a photographer, just be on feet. Super dope, classic Buick, green Buick. Remember that? We'll move around, move around. It's a cool backdrop right there. done ate everything in the world today. Literally. Subscribe, 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 donate, donate, donate. It's very important in entrepreneurship. Photography plug is how we roll late night, obviously, uh, in my hometown. I guess this is why the gas stations are always in the rap videos. And this is nothing short of BMW back to back. I like that look. Exact same, exact match. That was dope. I give it up for those guys. Hey, baby, go to YouTube. Go to photography plug on YouTube. Hey, babe, show me something. Yeah, this video. It's photography plug. Homecoming weekend. Homecoming weekend. We're gonna keep it moving though. We're gonna keep it moving. Nice and cool out here tonight. Nice and cool. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Nice feed. At least until I'm halfway, battery halfway. And then we'd go off, but I just stay live just in case. Nice feed. We don't want, that's that fish fry music right there. We don't want right infringements on that either. Somebody just commented Aggie Pride. That's right, Aggie Pride. Shouts out to all the Aggies that actually graduated or didn't graduate. However you're involved, however you support it. Shouts out to you, Aggie Pride. It's cold as hell, but they outside tonight going to be sick Monday. I know that's right. Siggy probably talking about that girl. So we'll see what else we can find. Let this guy go first. See what's going on. This is hard going live now. This is not easy stuff. But they were doing whip addictions in Atlanta, which is pretty cool. They just show a bunch of dope cars, but it helps when you have obviously a lot of people in town tonight. So we might not know where the celebrities are at tonight. We know where they were, but obviously not at the current time. So we're just rolling around, enjoying ourselves like everybody else is. And I think you should too. Have a drink. even if it's not alcohol. Maybe it's a fruit drink. So that's pretty much it, guys. Nothing much really going on here. What I can do is probably just hit the highway real quick, but that's pretty much it. We'll check this one spot out, and it's, I mean, if I get any celebrity shots, I'll put them to the rails. Yeah, we didn't get to a really cool spot. We just didn't do it. And I'm not going to just sit here online and give you halfway good material. We'll see. Well, since I did pay for some spark plugs, let's see if it sounds any different. You can hear any difference in the sound of the engine or anything. You know, when you go to the shop, are they really changing your spark plugs when you tell them to? Sounds pretty good. Pretty good. Well, guys, I don't think I could bore you anymore. We'll try to have a subject more when I'm not in the car. This is why I can't constantly talk, right? So I can't just constantly, and sometimes you just don't have good shows. And I think that's just what it happened. But the spark plugs sound pretty decent. Guys, I refuse to bore you to death watching me ride around. Hopefully you tune in next time to Photography Plug when I can be more in depth and closer to other people. And we could have just been walking around. So greatly appreciate you guys.